Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar. And here's a brand new halacha for you. And it's for Friday, the 22nd day of April. Here we go. Today's halacha is what if it happens that you forgot to say V'sein Baracha? You know, as we explained yesterday, you're supposed to switch over to saying V'sein Baracha. That happened right on the first days of Yom Tov, and now we're all saying V'sein Baracha instead of V'sein Tal Umatar Livracha. We told you yesterday that if you forget, you have to repeat the Shmona Esrei. But what if you remember, let's say, still in the middle of the paragraph? You're still in that Barech Aleinu paragraph, and you remember in the middle of the paragraph. Well, then you're fine. Then you just insert it, go back right to where it belongs, inserted, say it then, and then go ahead and finish out the paragraph, and you'll be fine. If you said Baruch Atah, you're still fine because you're still in the middle of the paragraph. If you said Baruch Atah with God's name, now you're kind of like at the point of no return. What you could do is say Baruch Atah Adonai Lamdeni Chukecha. That's a sentence right out of our Torah, and you are allowed to say that, and it's not God's name in vain. And so then go back and just make the correction as you need to. But if you say Baruch Atah Hashem with the next word, now you're really at the point of no return. You can't reinsert it. You have finished or started to finish the bracha there, and the correction can't be done there. But the good news is you can still make the correction before the end of the Shemona Esrei. You see, you can still fill it in just before the end of the bracha of Shema Kolenu. Shema Kolenu is like the end of the requests of Shemona Esrei, and right before you say the words Ki Atah Shomea, because you, God, listen to all of our prayers, right before that phrase you can say V'sein Baracha Al Pnei Ha'adama. It is one of your requests, and you'll say, I forgot to request earlier to V'sein Baracha Al Pnei Ha'adama. I mentioned the rain, and I didn't. That's not what I meant to ask for. Can I say now V'sein Baracha Al Pnei Ha'adama? Yes, you can insert it there in the middle of Shema Kolenu. You cannot do this at all if you made the mistake of saying Mashiv HaRuach, because Mashiv HaRuach is not a request. That's said in the praise part of the Shemona Esrei, where we're praising God for His power to bring rain. So that can't be corrected in this style. Only the request one, where you asked for rain and you weren't supposed to ask for rain, then you can switch it and say V'sein Bracha Al Pnei Ha'adama in the bracha of Shema Kolenu. Now, I know a lot of this was, for some of you who are not so familiar with Shemona Esrei, probably a lot of these words didn't make sense to you. Speak to your rabbi about it. I've given you the basics. Now you know some of the basic stuff on it, and some of the details as to how you can fix the Shemona Esrei even when you made a mistake and remembered it in the middle of the Shemona Esrei. Thanks for logging on, and log on again after Shabbos for more. Have a great Shabbos. Bye-bye.